Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy, man. For today's video, I am doing my 2023 mid-season award. What's the difference? Predictions, man. But regardless, we are doing, who I still think at this point is going to be coming out of the Eastern Conference, Western Conference, MVP, Rookie of the Year, Coach of the Year, Defense Player of the Year. All that good stuff, man. Before we get going on this video, if I could ask you that quick favor, man, help me get back in the YouTube algorithm's favor and smash that like button, bro. Does anybody say smash that like button anymore? I don't know, but we're bringing it back, so smash it. Or don't, that's fine too, especially based off of my predictions here that will probably dictate the like-dislike ratio. But yeah, let's get going on this. So we have which team will make it to the finals out of the East. So right now, man, the Eastern Conference on my other monitor, I got like the standings and everything. It's looking pretty close. Right now, you got the Celtics at 36-15. The 76ers are looking really, really impressive right now, man. They're currently on a 7-game win streak. The Bucks haven't been able to really stay healthy, but regardless, they're still a top team in the conference. You got the Nets out there. Kyrie, Kevin Durant picking up the slack for each other at certain times in the season and everything. Cavs, Heat, Knicks, Hawks, Pacers, Wizards, like a lot of really solid teams. Did I say the Wizards? Okay, minus them off. But yeah, so regardless, my gut feeling, which is what I'm doing going into this, my gut feeling, I was about the Celtics last season a lot. Man, 70. My gut feeling says when completely healthy, I have the Milwaukee Bucks. Because they have they have looked a little rough offensively at times this season, but Middleton hasn't really played or anything, and just the fact that they're third place and they're kind of struggling like that, and you got the Sixers that are in a 7-game win streak and they got the same record and they're playing their best basketball, like when push comes to shove, man, I want to say the 76ers. I said them last year and they failed me though, man, because we're not talking about good team, we're talking about making it out of the East, and you embarrassed me last year, 76ers, and I want to root for you, man, I really do. Celtics are great too, man. It's so tough. I'm gonna go with Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks feel right, okay? All right, so we got which team will make it out of the Western Conference. So right now you got the Nuggets in first place. Another conference, well, the other conference, I should say, that's completely close right now, man. They're 34-16. Jokic just played against Embiid and everything. 76ers got the W. Grizzlies are on a 5-game losing streak, man, ever since, Shaedon Sharp, bro. And that little scruffle went down. Kings are third place. Wow. Congratulations, Kings. Clippers are fourth on a 5-game win streak. Pelicans are on a 7-game losing streak. This one's pretty tough here, man, because you got the Warriors who are 25-24, and for a fact, when healthy, they could just make it to the finals and win it all, right? But it's hard to predict for them at the 7th spot, man. Y'all, same thing with the Suns, where it's once D-Book is cooking and everything like that. Man, I'm gonna say my gut feeling again, coming out of the Western Conference, experience is really important and everything. We got the trade deadline too, we don't really know what moves are going to be happening around there. But my gut feeling is that it's hard for me to go against the Golden State Warriors, man. It really is. I just can't. Because the conference is so close that I have to go based off of that, right? I'm going to go with the Warriors again, man. I don't want it to be because that's boring. I mean, it's not boring because the Warriors are fun to watch, but I was kind of hoping maybe the Nuggets. But I'm going to go with the Warriors. I'm going to go with the Warriors, man. Which team will be the 2023 NBA champions here? I think if these two met in the finals, completely healthy. I really love what Bobby Portis been doing for this team here too and everything. The Warriors, James Wise was not really panned out. Kevon Looney's fine and everything, but I think healthy, I would go with the Milwaukee Bucks, man, winning the championship. Milwaukee Bucks will be the champions this season, is my prediction. Alrighty here. So we have who is on track to win the Kia MVP this season. So who are we not going to talk about first? I guess we should go with, because, these are all great players, but there's some that's just not going to win the reward. It's like reward. What is the difference, man? Regardless, even if those are every guy had the word participation in front of it. But Jaylen Brown's cool. He's not going to win the MVP. SGA, great player. I was hoping he would have started in the All-Star game. Not going to win the MVP. Donovan Mitchell, drop a 71-point game, everything like that. I just don't see him winning the MVP award. I just don't think it's going to happen, right? Not saying he wouldn't be deserving of. I just don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to say it's probably same with Kevin Durant. Well, let me get back to it here, man. John Morant, I don't see him winning it. So that leaves me to Giannis, Luka, KD, Joel, Jokic, and Tatum. I'm going to say that, Giannis and KD, they both have missed about the same amount of games. Yeah, Joel Embiid's played 36 games. Oh, damn. Yo, Embiid played the least of the amount of those dudes. Giannis got 38 and Kevin Durant's got 39. Okay, so that really can't be a factor in too much. Luka's got 45 games, but he's been insane. But I don't really know, like, if the record, like, to me, MVP is, a big part of it is the record and kind of what you do for your team. Like, we've done the whole thing with Russell Westbrook where it's like, okay, stats are cool, but it's got to lead to success too. So I would say the two that I had going into this, I think it's going to come down to Joel Embiid and Jokic again. And Jokic has 43 games on the season. Embiid's got 36. Efficiency-wise, Embiid's actually having the most efficient season right now. You can't really go wrong with either choice here. And it could very well could be Denver and Philly, first place in the conferences. I am going to give it to the man Joel Embiid this year because I feel like for one, he deserves one at this point. I feel like at this point, the way he plays from Jokic is different, but I feel like Jokic, he does it in a way that people are like, wow, this seems better. And in some cases it is, but I still think Embiid, like what he's doing should not be like slept on, man. So I'm going to go with Joel Embiid as this year's MVP. I think he deserves it, man. I think he does. Alrighty, next up we got who will be the 2022-2023 Rookie of the Year. This one's pretty easy for me. I do want to talk about some of the players real quick here. Okay, Dyson Daniels, I like what he's doing for the Pelicans. Not going to be him. Love my dude Jalen Duren, Duracell. I think he could be like the next Dwight Howard. AJ Griffin needs to play more, but when he does play, he's great. Jaden Ivey, love what he's been doing for the Pistons. Walker Kessler, is looking like he could be the next Rudy Gobert for the Utah Jazz. Eggs Benedict. Been a beast off the bench for the Pacers. Big, huge pill and piece right there. Keegan Murray has been exactly what this Kings team is needed as far as the mature rookie coming in to contribute right away. Andrew Nembhard, he's cool. Jabari Smith Jr., there's shades of what he could be, but hasn't really seen it yet this season, his rookie year. Jeremy Sohan, I love what he does, as a jack of all trades type of player. Jalen Williams has been really nice, but no doubt in my mind, man, rookie of the year is Paolo Banchero. That one's pretty easy. It's Paolo Banchero. Who will win the most improved player? Oh, I didn't really think about this one here, man. Okay, so this award, it literally says award on there. I don't know why I've been saying reward. This reward is kind of weird because last year it was John Morant that won it, right? Because to me, most improved should be like, okay, how was this player the year before? How are they now? And what's the difference? Like, to me, like 2 years ago, John Morant was already good. And then he won it last year because he played even better, but he was still really improved as a player, man. So I think going based off that logic, you got to look at, okay, which of these four players is the best? I would say that's SGA. But going off my personal representation of this award, I think it's got to be Lauri Markkanen, right? Like, we're talking about this dude, he's not going to be a star, but people were literally saying this man, Lauri Markkanen, should be an all-star star. Now, same thing for SGA, but people were probably saying that last year. Nobody was talking about Lauri even as an all-star last year, man. So, to me, that's the definition of the most improved player. Tyrese Halliburton has been a beast also, man, like the new point guard of the NBA, but I'm going to give it to Lauri Markkanen. And is that it? Yo, what about Coach of the Year, man? I thought there was going to be Coach of the Year. Okay, well, my NBA Coach of the Year, we'll go with that, too. I do like what Joe's been doing for the Celtics, but at the same time, like, that team was going to be good no matter what. I'll probably have to go with Chauncey Billups, man. Chauncey Billups, no. I'm going to give it, I'm going to say Mike Malone, just because their second best player has been Aaron Gordon, Casper, man. And Aaron Gordon, shout out to him, man. He's been fantastic. But the fact that the first place and their second best player is Aaron Gordon, I think kind of says a lot about the coaching and everything, and also Jokic in a way too. And then for my sixth man of the year, I am going to go ahead and say that is, I know people want to say Russell Westbrook, but are we going to do this again? Are we going to do this again, man, with Russell Westbrook, where we say, like, oh, he's putting up great stats off the bench, man. Like, yeah, same reason he won the MVP. I'm not being a Westbrook hater. I think Russell Westbrook's fantastic. I just think impact is more important than stats when it comes to sixth man of the year. And for me personally, my sixth man of the year, is Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis, the Milwaukee Bucks here, man. I think he is the sixth man of the year. So that's all we got for this video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. You know, be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.